I'm Peter Haddock and I'm here with a senior engineer, folks, from RMG Groundworks here on a project near Cardiff. Alex, you are working on this prestigious project and you have a smorgasbord, no less, of choice with the Leica Geosystems survey equipment that you're using. Really important that you get everything right here because you value engineered using ag tech, but then you're actually measuring the progress and the changes and doing the earthworks models for that machine and the others on site, aren't you?
Correct. So all the upfront modelling works gets taken care of by Brendan and the commercial team, the value engineering. When we've won the project and ready to bring the model to life onto site, we have a copy of the 3D model then, which we then install on the kit on the ground, which some examples are here. This is our ICG-70, a GPS rover, and the ICR, which is our total station. Not only can we then import that onto the kit on the ground, we can also import it onto the excavators, of which we have 4 running on this site.
So 4 with like a
With
machine control.
the MC1 controller.
Yeah. So when you're talking about positioning and things like this, you've got different levels of accuracy. You've got a total station on here that gives you more millimetre accuracy.
Yes.
This then connects up to the stars as well as that. And then you've got the laser. So what roles do these different pieces of equipment play on the site for you? Because you've been using them all day.
So with the rovers, they allow us to work very efficiently, very fast, and surprisingly accurate as well, where we can get down to tolerances of between 10 and 15 mil, which is extremely impressive, means you're working off satellites. So they enable us to work, like I said, very quickly, very effectively, efficiently. We can bulk a fair amount of work out with those. Also, with the machines, they work GPS, and again, they actually run the same accuracy. Any work that requires finer accuracy, we switch over to the ICR 80, which will take us down to the mil then, and that is as accurate as that goes.
And how does this work with that whole system then?
So with the robotic, as you can see on the face there, there's a search window.
Yep.
The search window picks up the 360-degree prism. As it says on the tin, it works 360 degrees, and that will lock onto the center of the prism, fire the signal back, tell us how far away we are, what level we're at, and that gives us the accuracy we require then.
And you've got tablets there that you can physically see when you're there, exactly where you are.
Yes.
So the tablets that are there kind of mimic the tablet that's inside the actual machine as well, don't they? With the same data that you can see when you've got the model up, not when you're doing the surveying, when you've got the model up, you can actually see a model as well on the tablet that they can see in their cab.
They work very similarly, in fact. The exact model that we can see on the tough pads, the excavator drivers can see, and they have the same compatibility, the same user friendliness, where we can switch off some elements of data if the model is too busy or we need to fine tune and see a different layer. We can remove some layers, we can add some layers, so they both work exactly the same, which makes them very compatible and very user friendly.
So you've been in the industry for a while, you've now got a suite of equipment here. How has that changed the way you work with the ag tech system, then with your surveying, then with the operators? How has it all changed when you've now adopted a complete holistic approach?
The time has been reduced so much, but also the amount of work we are able to push out now is you can't compare it from years ago, where you used to run 2-man equipment, you used to rely on 1 man this side, 1 man that side. Now it's just all 1-man equipment. The excavator drivers, when we upload the models, don't have to rely on us so much to come back and forth. Everything is so automised now. It's just helped us no end, and like I said, it enables us to pump out far more work.
So they're pumping out a lot of work here on this site. They've also, with your engineering, have made it viable to build houses on here for your big client. All of it's changed within the business, but it's all about the greater levels of accuracy, and it's all about you working, I guess, more of a team together, because you're reliant on the operators just as much as they're reliant on you, aren't they?
Yes, and we correspond back and forth with each other. If, like you said, if there's any changes, we can then update the changes on the machines, on the pads. The safety element is also important for us, because the excavators are enabled to record measurement steps. That removes the risk of men needing to go into the trench to take as-built. Yeah, this helped us no end.
Fantastic. So it's great to see how technology is moving forward, but the skills are actually needed in a more intense way for you to know how to do this, to create these models and these levels of accuracy. Every millimetre saves material. Material is a huge, huge thing on this site and every site. So when we know what we've got to play with, when we know what we've got to achieve, and when we've got someone clever like yourself to actually make sure we're doing it properly, it all adds up to some more houses being built here and another further expansion of RMG Groundworks to be doing what they do best. That's digging once, digging well, putting it all back in again and giving us some lovely houses. Cheers.
Thank you.